The Udall-Way Senate race may look like a blowout on paper, but you wouldn't know it from the flurry of attack ads hitting the airwaves recently. As News 13's Alex Goldsmith explains, one of the candidates is digging deep into his pockets to pay for it.
Crystal, the polls have consistently put Democrat Tom Udall ahead of Republican Alan Way by double digits. But turnout worries plus an influx of cash on Way's side may have Udall sweating just a bit.
I'm Alan Way, and I approve this message.
For a candidate trailing by at least a dozen points, depending on what poll you look at, Alan Way has shown no signs of backing down.
Tom Udall votes with President Obama 94% of the time. Nothing will change in Washington until we change the people we send there.
There's been some positive traction if you're Way.
UNM political science professor Gabe Sanchez says the Way camp is seeing a boost in support and a strong possibility Democratic turnout could sag this year.
Even if the polls are saying it's going to be a landslide, if a lot of those folks who are saying, I'm going to vote for Udall in the polls don't show up, does that give me a window of opportunity?
Since July, the Way campaign has spent more than $1 million on the race. He hasn't been afraid to use his own cash. Way has dropped more than $750,000 on his own Senate campaign. 4 years ago, he loaned his campaign for governor $1.6 million before losing to Susana Martinez in the primary. Udall has used that against him.
Here's what multi-millionaire Alan Way thinks you're worth.
No minimum wage below the age of 27. So what if they're making $4 an hour? So what?
In all, the incumbent senator's campaign has spent nearly $1.9 million since July.
A lot of incumbents in particular, they don't spend campaign cash unless they have to, which means they're in a tough race.
Udall doesn't appear to be taking any chances.
If you're Udall, you don't take your foot off the gas here. So I personally do not think that this is within distance for Way, but crazier things have happened.
A lot of Way's wealth comes from the company he founded, CSI Aviation, a charter plane company based in Albuquerque. Back to you, Crystal.
All right, thanks, Alex. Now, Gary King has spent a lot of his own money in the governor's race against Susana Martinez. King has loaned his campaign more than $500,000 this year. Now, if you want to follow the money race for yourself, we made it easy for you. Just head to KRQE.com.